That's what it's all about. It's about the attitude. I have to find the positive in everything. I can't sit back and think about anything negative because it'll pull me down.
Ray Matlock is a stellar individual, a fellow that's taken literally the lemons in life and made some real lemonade out of it.
I played basketball over at Jefferson High School, and I pretty much played a lot of guard, and then my junior year I got moved to a small forward position. After I graduated from high school, I was looking at going to Henderson State in Arkansas. And that summer before the school season, I actually found a lump in my leg and was diagnosed with cancer.
Then the doctor did tell me that we can try and save your leg by digging that tumor out, but you probably wouldn't have much of a leg left. And they also wanted to make sure they removed all the tumor, and they wanted to go above the knee to make sure they removed all the tumor. And they did that, and they said it wasn't going to be any pain, but I tell you, it was a lot of pain when I did wake up after surgery.
When I got home, some of the friends that I had weren't quite sure how they should treat me or greet me when I got home. But I did have a couple friends that came to the house and said, "Hey, let's go." I said, "What do you mean?" I said, let's go play basketball." And so they actually took me to the basketball court, and at that time I was hopping on one leg playing basketball with these guys.
And after things started to settle down, I sat down and I started thinking about my future. And one morning I was watching television, probably ESPN or something, and I remember hearing a jingle, Rockford Business College, plan for your future today. I said, wow, okay, think I want to check that out. The day I came in, there was a huge flight of stairs. And I was like, well, maybe this isn't for me. The guy that just lost his leg and have to climb these steps every day.
Ray would take off his prosthesis and hop up the stairs one leg at a time and put it back on when he got there.
I want to say it's like a family. Rockford Career College, they tend to get to know you on a personal level. They wanted the best out of you, and they actually encourage you to do better.
Everyone here, from the admissions person to the faculty to the placement director, is going to be involved in helping you to reach your goal. That's what we're about. Every one of the staff members, faculty members, is here to help you reach your career goal.
When I was getting ready to graduate from Rockford Career College, it was kind of a mixed emotions going on there. I was about to leave this college that I really enjoyed being a part of, and they told me about this position over at Wiz McCarthy.
Ray came into an interview for a position at our firm, so we had a nice long talk about his education at the Rockford Business College and his goals, what he wanted to accomplish in his life. We had only one position available at that time, and it was a messenger position, which Ray was really overqualified for.
I was looking for the opportunity to get my foot in the door, and maybe I could grow within the company.
Another position opened up, and with Ray's educational background, we thought he'd be a perfect fit in that department.
When I went back to the college, I did receive a call from Wiz McCarthy, and he said that, "I'm sorry, but we cannot offer you the position in the mailroom, but we'd like to offer you a position as a legal assistant." And so I was very excited about that, and next thing you know, I'm working for this law firm.
Well, when Ray came to Williams & McCarthy from the Business College, he was exceptionally prepared. Ray knew his stuff. The newly created position that we had was for a legal assistant, and Ray seemed to fit that bill, and as it turned out, he worked out very well.
After about 4 years with our firm, Ray let us know that he had an offer from the federal court system to work in the clerk's office, in the bankruptcy clerk's office.
It was a great opportunity, and it was an opportunity that he couldn't pass up.
The first thing that impressed me about him was his attitude. And I recall he asked me a question during the interview process near the conclusion, and he said, "Judge, do you like to make your work fun?" And I thought that was very interesting that he asked me that, because I think he seems to project that kind of attitude to all those around him. Even though he takes the work very seriously, he thinks that people should have a certain air of collegiality and get along well and enjoy coming to work.
Ray, in working with the bankruptcy court now, I've been down to visit him a number of times. He has a wonderful staff. He has a big corner office, which of course doesn't go to his head. One of the things that has always impressed me about Ray is his ability to move forward. I recall when he had met his wife at Rockford Business College at the time, they had a marriage that was absolutely made for one another. It was a custom fit. And a few years shortly after, she developed lung cancer.
I was redoing their wedding vows, and I was thinking at that time her illness was fairly well advanced, and she had suffered quite a bit, and as had Ray. And I remember during the course of the ceremony, Ray said something that I've never forgot. He said, "We're the luckiest people on earth." I mean, it was just very moving to hear him say that in that situation. I said, what a spirit.
It appeared for a while that she'd gone into remission. It came back, and I remember that when she passed away, a lot of us went to the funeral service, and after the funeral service, it was Ray who made a point of coming to thank us for being there, you know, and it seemed so backwards, but so typical.
I was very fortunate to get on board with the Rockford Chariots at the time where I needed to be a part of a different type of support system. Rockford Chariots stepped up and wrapped their arms around me and showed me how to play basketball in a different way.
Well, Ray obviously is a person who has encountered some adversity in his life. In his case, it seemed to have the effect of just motivating him and getting him to work harder. And it hasn't in any way seemed to taint his approach to things in life. There's a certain happiness that comes from knowing that you are willing and able to take the necessary steps to fulfill your dreams. Ray seems to have that.
I just feel I'm very thankful to be here today. I want people to know that there are ways out, and there are things that you can do in any given situation. You can find a way out of it. You just got to continue to have that positive outlook on life, and everything works for the good.
I think Ray Matlock is an individual who is selfless, content, and happy in his own skin. And it's contagious.
That's what it's all about. It's about the attitude.